Let's start by looking at the different API keys you can select. Note that by default in your Aidon.ai subscription, we include OpenAI, Aidon custom models, and OpenRouter. You can elect to convert these to your own API keys. Every model has pros and cons. Some are more expensive than others. Some perform better. Others have additional features. It is best to understand what you want to achieve when using these options. To access the API keys, click on Profile Settings in the bottom left-hand corner of your display. Then click on the API Keys tab. First, let's look at your OpenAI key. This comes as a default option with your subscription. If you are using your own OpenAI key, you will be paying for it separately. As this model is linked to Azure, you can switch if required. Click this to switch between OpenAI and Azure OpenAI services. This only applies when using your own API keys. Next, we look at Anthropic API key. This is where you can enter your own Anthropic API key. This model focuses on AI safety and alignment, providing models designed to be more interpretable and controllable. Google Gemini API key. Enter your Google Gemini API key here. The value provides a suite of AI models that leverage Google's extensive data and infrastructure, suitable for applications like natural language processing and image recognition. Mistral API key. Enter your API key here. Mistral AI might be the preferred choice for businesses seeking a chatbot with superior NLP capabilities and multilingual support. Grok API key. This field is for your Grok API key. Specializes in contextual understanding and conversational AI, making it ideal for applications requiring nuanced dialogue and comprehension. It has probably the best engine, but is still being developed. Perplexity API key. This field is for your Perplexity API key. The value of this model is that data is pulled from the internet the moment you ask a question, so information is always up to date. It is often called an answer engine versus a search engine. Note that Aidon has search and answer options embedded too, and you will be able to do some of these things in the models that are default in our system. OpenRouter API key. This key is set by admin by default. Users can elect to use their own version of OpenRouter API. The value is that it acts as a middleware to connect various AI models, allowing for seamless integration and flexible deployment across different applications. Here you can seek to understand different prices and performance. OpenRouter includes all the models listed above. The value of having multiple models. As mentioned previously, having choices of models allows you to decide what is best for your budget, quality, and outputs. When attaching different models to assistants, you can effectively toggle between models in a single conversation, thus providing critical insight and meeting your objectives. A simple example is you may choose a very cheap model and assistant for simple tasks like search or advice, or a more powerful for more accuracy and safety. These choices are described in more detail in the Assistant section. Action buttons. Cancel. Click this to discard any changes you made and exit the settings. Save. Click this to save any changes you have made.